Hello everyone, our subject is microeconomics. We have started our chapter number 2, that is utility analysis, in which we have to prepare two questions, that is law of diminishing marginal utility and law of equivalent marginal utility. I repeat, what do you mean by utility? Utility means here is usefulness, clear? The power of commodity or the capacity of product, the capacity of commodity to satisfy human needs and wants. Each and every product has a utility. Food has a utility because it can satisfy the need of hunger. Water has a utility because it can satisfy the need of thirsty, clear? So here is according to law of diminishing marginal utility. What do you mean by diminishing marginal utility? Diminishing means reducing, clear? Marginal utility means when you use the extra unit or surplus unit of the commodity, then how much satisfaction you will derive, clear? It is known as marginal utility. Diminishing means, for example, here is when you, if you are hungry, clear, and if you consume first apple, then it will provide maximum satisfaction. Then after consumption of second apple, third, fourth, fifth apple, your satisfaction level will be reducing because you can satisfy the need within you can satisfy the need of 2 apple or 3 apple, clear? So after consumption of 3 apple, you are fully satisfied, so your utility become negative, means you are fully satisfied, clear? Then law of equivalent marginal utility, we already discussed this law. I repeat, law of equivalent. Equivalent means equal. Marginal means when you use the extra unit of the product, then your as a rational consumer, clear? Rational means think about profit, think about margin, so you will always try to get the equal marginal utility, equal satisfaction, clear? Because your income is limited, so here is marginal utility from unit product A, product B, and product C, clear? So law of equivalent marginal utility was presented in 19th century by Australian economics H. Gosen, clear? We already discussed this law. This law given by H. Gosen, and this law is also known as law of maximum satisfaction, law of substitution, and Gosen's second law, clear? So here is, in this law, according to this law, consumer will try to maximize satisfaction when there are substitute products are available in market. So when there are so many substitute products are available in the market and your income is limited, clear, then you have to spend your money in such a way that you will try to obtain equal satisfaction from each and every purchase, clear? So you will substitute one item in place of other. So law of equivalent marginal utility explain the behavior of consumer when he is consumed more than one commodity. Wants are, we already discussed, your needs and wants are unlimited, but the resource is money, clear, is limited. So but the income which is available to consumer, clear, to satisfy all his wants is limited. Wants are unlimited, but your income which is limited, clear? So the law explain how the consumer spend his limited income on various commodity to get the maximum satisfaction. So this law is also known as Gosen's second law, maximum satisfaction, clear? So simple, equivalent marginal utility means when your needs and wants are unlimited, but the resource, your income is limited, clear? And there are so many substitute products are available, so you have to spend your income in such a way that you will obtain the maximum satisfaction, clear? Then here is definition is given, we already discussed. Here is one example also given. For example, if you a rational consumer, means think about profit or think about margin, clear, maximum satisfaction. For example, if you have only 5 rupees, so she can spend money in 3 ways. તમારી પાસે only 5 rupees હોય તો એને તમે કેવી રીતના વાપરી શકો? તો 5 rupees may be spent on chocolates only, 5 rupees may be spent on ice cream only, and third option, that is some part of money you have to spend on chocolate and some part of money you have to spend on ice cream, clear? So there are 3 ways. If the prudent consumer, means rational, think about profit, intelligent consumer spend 5 on purchase of chocolates, he get 30 utility. If she spend 5 rupees on purchase of ice cream, so it is example is given. 3 ways, તમારી પાસે 5 rupees હોય તો there are 3 ways. Rupees 5 spend on chocolate, then you will get the satisfaction 30. And if you spend whole 5 rupees on ice cream, then you will get the satisfaction 39. Third option, by spending 4 on chocolate, 1 on ice cream. Then here is 4 on chocolate, means table ma 10 plus 8 plus 6 plus 4, 1 on ice cream plus 12. Clear? So how much satisfaction? That is third option માં 4 ways છે, તમે 5 rupees કેવી રીતના use કરી શકો. Clear? So it is the sensible consumer will spend 2 rupees on chocolates. So it is maximum satisfaction કેટલું છે? 40, 46, 48 and 46. So third option. Clear? So here is he will spend 2 on chocolate and 3 on ice cream. Then second example is given. Second example, that is marginal utility of A, marginal utility of B and C. Clear? Equal satisfaction. So suppose consumer has a 10 rupees to spend 3 commodity. In this case, consumer will get the maximum satisfaction. He will consumer પાસે 10 rupees હોય. Clear? તો maximum satisfaction, equal satisfaction કેવી રીતના મળશે? 5 on rupees 5 on A, rupees 3 on B and rupees 2 on C. So equal satisfaction 10, 10 and 10. Clear? So 10 equal satisfaction. That's why it is known as equivalent marginal utility. Your income is limited. Clear? And your needs and wants are unlimited. But when there is so many substitute products are available in market. So you have to try to get the equal satisfaction from each and every purchase. Clear? Because your income is limited, so you have to spend your money in such a way that you will try to obtain maximum satisfaction. So 10 is equal to 10 is equal to 10. Clear? Graph is given. Clear? So this is the horizontal line. This line is known as equivalent marginal line. Clear? 10 units, ત્રણેયમાં તમે 3 પ્રોડક્ટ યુઝ કરો તો ત્રણેયમાંથી તમને કેવું સેટિસ્ફેક્શન મળશે? Equal satisfaction. Clear? Here is product A, product B and product C. So here is 10 is equal to 10 is equal to 10. So a horizontal straight line ને શું કહેવાશે? Horizontal line ને equivalent marginal line. Clear? Then assumption of this law. Assumption, the consumer is wise and intelligent and desire to get the maximum. We already know. Assume, condition, ધારણાઓ. Clear? Each and every consumer are rational. Rational means think about profit, think about margin. Intelligent. Clear? So they always try to obtain the maximum satisfaction with their limited income. Clear? Each and every consumer have limited income. So whenever they purchase any kind of product, so they always compare product, they compare features, quality, quantity with other product. Clear? With competitive product. So and always try to obtain the maximum satisfaction. His desire, habit, preference remain the same without any change. He is very particular about the selection of goods and service. Nowadays consumer are intelligent. Clear? So his desire, taste, preference remain the same without any change, and he is very particular about the selection of goods. The consumer has limited income. First, when this law is applicable, when consumer having a limited income. If consumer have unlimited income, then there is no any kind of problem of selection. Clear? They can purchase goods at any price. So the consumer has limited incomes to spend after purchasing goods. During the purchasing activity, the marginal utility of money does not change. Clear? Marginal utility of money. Marginal means extra satisfaction of money. Clear? Does not change. The utility of selected commodity depend on stock of goods only. So utility means satisfaction of commodity, selected commodity depends on the availability of stocks. Then consumer knows the price of all goods. Clear? So here is perfect knowledge about the market condition. Consumer knows about the price, features, quality, quantity. Clear? Of all goods and service which are available in the market. He has a full knowledge about the market price and market situation. Clear? Then limitation. Limitation of the law of equivalent marginal. First one, ignorance. So ignorance means here is ignorance by consumer. Clear? Some consumer is if the consumer is careless and blindly follows the custom, he will make wrong use of money. Clear? અમુક કસ્ટમર હોય એવા હોય કે માર્કેટમાં જે ફેશન ટ્રેન્ડ્સ લોન્ચ થાય clear. એ directly purchase કરે તો he will make wrong use of money. Some consumer is careless, clear, and blindly follow the trends, blindly follow the customs, clear, fashions. If new fashions launch in market, then they directly purchase whether price is high or low, clear, whether quality is good or not. They don't care, clear. So ignorance by the consumer. If consumer is careless, then he will make wrong use of money, clear. He will not use effective utilization of the will not use clear effective utilization of money. Inefficient organizer. Organizer means owner. Inefficient means inactively. Inefficient business organization will not find to achieve best result from the land labor capital that he employs. Employs means use. Generally there are four factors of production: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. So here is, if organizer, owners is inefficient, inactively work, clear, does not did not any kind of take care about how to get the best result, how to get the best income from the availability of land, labor, capital, clear. So if there will be an inefficient business organization, will not achieve good result, clear, best result. Unlimited resources. So here is, this law is only applicable when the resources, money is limited. તમારી પાસે limited money હોય તો જ આ law applicable થાય. તમારી પાસે unlimited money હોય, then there should be no any kind of problem. If you have abundance money, then there should be no any kind of economic problem in your life, clear. So when the resources are ample, ample means વધુ પ્રમાણમાં, abundance, clear, unlimited, the law will be meaningless. કોઈ પણ economic subject ક્યારે applicable થાય? When there will be a limited resources. If there will be unlimited resource, unlimited money, then there will be no any kind of economic problem in your life, clear. Hold of customs and fashion. Simple. Here is ignorance, clear. Ignorance by the consumer, or blindly follow the trends, blindly follow the customs, fashions. So you cannot make effective utilization of money. You have to make wrong use of your money, clear. So if the purchase is strongly influenced by custom, habits, fashion, he will not obtain maximum satisfaction, clear. તમે blindly માર્કેટમાં જે પણ કાંઈ લોન્ચ થાય ફેશન્સ, એ તમે blindly purchase કરતા હોય. custom, if you have habits, fashions, clear, strongly your purchase activity strongly influenced by the custom, rules, regulations, clear, habits, fashions, then you will make wrong use of your money and you will not obtain maximum satisfaction, clear. So you have to try to get the maximum satisfaction plus effective utilization of money, clear. Frequent change in price of different goods and services are occurred. The observation of this law is difficult. If માર્કેટમાં continuously પ્રાઇસમાં ચેન્જ આવતો હોય, then this law is not applicable. This law will become difficult. Utility cannot be measured accurately. Utility means satisfaction. તમે કોઈ પણ satisfaction, તમે કોઈ પણ product use કરો તો તમે satisfaction કેટલું થયું, how much satisfaction you will derive, you cannot measure in terms of exact figure. કોઈ પણ exact કે તમે 75% satisfaction મેળવ્યું, 80% satisfaction મેળવ્યું, એવું તમે exact figureમાં માપી ના શકો, મેઝર ના કરી શકો, એક્યુરેટલી એક્ઝેક્ટ ફિગરમાં માપી ના શકો, ક્લિયર. સો યુટિલિટી સેટિસ્ફેક્શન લેવલ કેન નોટ બી મેઝર્ડ ઇન એક્ઝેક્ટ ફિગર. This law is not applicable to goods which are complementary. આ law કેને applicable થશે? only substitute goods માટે, clear, goods માટે. This law is not applicable to complementary goods, clear. Tea and coffee is substitute goods, car and petrol is complementary, so cannot be substitute for each other. For example, car and petrol, clear. So this law is only applicable to substitute goods, not applicable to complementary goods. Under the scarcity of goods, the consumer buys such goods at higher price without thinking about the utility. જ્યારે scarcity હોય માર્કેટમાં, clear, ત્યારે consumer શું કરે? They try to purchase goods even if price is high, clear. Under the scarcity, scarcity એટલે shortage, અછત હોય goodsની માર્કેટમાં, તો consumer શું કરશે? Consumer compulsory purchase the goods even if price is high without thinking about the satisfaction, clear. માર્કેટમાં જો scarcity હોય તો consumer price high હશે તો પણ purchase કરશે, clear. So this law is not applicable at that situation, so it is a limitation. Then practical importance, consumption, production, exchange, clear, distributions. Then consumer surplus, આ point કરવાનો નથી, clear, સિલેબસમાં નથી. So this chapter is over here. Clear? You have to prepare 2 questions, that is law of diminishing marginal utility and law of equivalent marginal utility. From next lecture we have started unit number 4, that is market structure. Clear? So thank you all. If you have any doubt or query, in this chapter you have to prepare 2 questions only, law of diminishing marginal utility and law of equivalent marginal utility. Clear? So if you have any doubt or query, then you can message me. Thank you all.